So I'll repeat this again. So welcome everyone to Layer's website's meeting that is held weekly on Monday at 8 a.m. Central Time. So in this meeting, we will be talking about all the websites like Layer5.io, Meshery.io, and other websites, the UI UX stuff and the design system things, the development that are happening there. So we talk about all of these, all of these issues. So as you can see, we already list on agenda items. So if you have any issues open or if you have any PRs up and you need any kind of assistance, or if you have found any kind of bug or anomaly, so make sure you write them as the agenda items in the meeting minutes. I have already shared the meeting minutes in chat, so that will really be helpful. And before we start with the topics, let's first look for any newcomers. So if you are joining this call for the first time, so this is your chance. You can unmute yourself and introduce yourself. So what's your tech stack and what's your interest? What do you find most interesting in the community? So let me look for some of the newcomers today. So Jay Kumar, is it for the first time you are joining this call, website's call?
Yeah, Vivek.
Yeah, go ahead. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Jay Kumar, and I'm currently a third year undergraduate. And my tech stack includes all kind of full stack development tools such as MERN, Nuxt3, Vue.js, Next.js. In the backend, I mostly use Flask, Django, Fast API, mostly Fast API. Also, I like to use Express very rarely. Python is where my expertise lie. Also, I'm a beginner in Golang, so also I'm focusing with Golang on backend development, and I'm really interested in contributing to open source software. This year, I was also a GSOC participant. I worked for About Code, and I'm looking forward to working with Layer 5 and Meshery. Thank you.
Great. That was a great introduction, Jay. And yeah, thank you for the introduction. And yeah, welcome to the website's meeting. So do we have any more newcomers today? I think we don't. So so I see JOUGA, and it will be better if you write your real name as the in the Zoom's participant list.
It's Shlok Mishra, right?
Yeah, it's my name. Actually, that's my GitHub name, so I use that only. My bad. I'll just change it.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And like, is it for the first time you're joining this website's meeting?
Yeah, it's my first meeting in Layer 5. So I would like to introduce myself. So this is Shlok Mishra. I'm a third year undergrad pursuing BTech Computer Science Engineering and Data Science. My basic main tech stack is Go. Before Go, I have worked in C#, Python, Flask, and JavaScript. So these are my basic Go tech stack. But from 7 months, I'm just practicing Go and working with backend and stuff.
Thank you for the introduction, Shlok. And yeah, definitely Shlok had some of the PRs, here and there in the community. So that's really great, Shlok.
Yeah.
So thank you for the introductions. And I think we don't have any more newcomers today. So if I miss anyone, so feel free to, give your introduction in the chat. So let's start with the agenda items. And we'll be starting with layer5.io. So first up, we have from Harshit, and that is make the honeycombs adapt to small viewport. So do we have Harshit on the call? I guess we don't. So anyway, we'll be taking a look at the PR. Okay, so I see some of the feedback from Abhijit. So Abhijit, would you like to, do you have context on this? Or would you like to say something on this one?
Yeah, actually, in this issue,
you have suggested some changes here, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, in the PR, I checked the issue is resolved only at 320 pixel, but for the rest of the other screen width from 333 pixel to approx below, it's not fixed. So that's why I mentioned.
All right. So yeah, I will remind Harshit to push the required desired changes, and accordingly then we'll proceed with this. All right, and then the next one we have from Ankush. So added maintainers column to backend projects on repository overview page. So do we have Ankush on call? Yeah, we do. So Ankush, would you like to
Yes,
take
yes.
this up? Yeah.
So the issue was to add the maintenance column to the backend, and you can check the preview. I have added the maintenance column to it.
Well, let's navigate to repository overview. Yeah. Wait, yeah, so you're talking about this thing, right? This column, maintainers column,
Yes, yes.
that was not there previously. Yeah, let's quickly take a look at the dark mode version and also the mobile view. So I guess this is it. This is the front end ones and these are the back end ones. So yeah, looks good to me. So like we have on call Rex and Ritik. So Rex and Ritik, do you think there's any scope of improvement here, or if you have any general feedback, so you can convey that to Ankush right now.
If you scroll a bit, Vivek. So. Yeah, I don't think like there is any changes needed. Right? But do you know like why there is a overflow to the right side?
859.
If you shift to the light mode.
All right, just
yeah, you see like we have that overflowing issue on the website.
So is this is not related to Ankush PR, right? Or
yeah, it's not related to the issue. The PR looks good, but I guess we have a new issue here. So.
all right. So Ankush, is this something that you would like, you would investigate and would like to open an issue on this one? While being in sync with Ritik and other community members.
Yes, yes, I will look into it.
Thank you, Ankush. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. So I'll also share the PR link in chat for others to have a review. So thank you, Ankush, once again. And let's go back. Oh yeah. So yet again, we have an update from Rex on system design system. So Rex, would you like to take the stage? Do we have Rex? Yeah, we do.
A couple of updates actually are in order. First of those, the issue with the grades earlier, the grades for the website and so on. There was a talk on the Slack channel and we came up with an idea to tone down the grades on the light mode since it was not necessarily accessible. But in dark mode, then we could have all the grades that we want and make it show a lot. So this is what the proposal looks like, subject to review. We said it's something that we could look at, and so I came up with this where instead of the grades in dark mode, for instance, let's have this. we have them all as sorry. Let me see when you since the presentation is not going so well. But here in dark blue, we notice that they are all green here and there. That's like supposed to be the brown color. So instead of having that other green that was probably not necessarily looking like we have 5 colors, we have these greens here. That's supposed to represent here 5 colors. So for dark mode, the greens remain. However, in light mode, they change to that gray. But the accent gray generally. So that's one major update I think because of the colors and they are 500 notes. There is that, and then there are the different views for the websites. So this is the tablet view here. This one's supposed to be like on tablets. These navigation elements, I decided to have them here coming as an overlay so that they can be selected, and when anyone is selected, it becomes active, and this is the active state. Depending when those pages are populated, that's for that, and this is the side menu. Tablet view. That's the way it is. And oh yes, if you notice, we have this system logo. This logo was also on Slack. We had a conversation. It was a pretty long thread, and we need to post a few drafts that I don't know. I hope I'm very audible, but I was saying we proposed a few drafts that had been designed by a few of the folks here in the past, and he said they have not been used. Maybe we could get a bit from there, and so we agreed on this one, at least for now, pending any other updates going forward. So yeah, that's the Sistent logo for now. And then that's the tablet view, and then this is the mobile view. I was going to actually show this on my mobile device, but I'm not sure I have it connected, so I'll just show it here instead. So this is the mobile view. Same thing. There's something I've been thoughts on as well, just while we are at it. So this overlay here, I'm not sure if it should be clear like this, straight white, or we should use the layering model that was described for colors and have it like this, where when an extra layer is added, the secondary background color is used. So those are the two. I think that's something I'd like to get feedback on because yeah. The only other thing that I think requires the major updates, but we can't necessarily be fully discussed here is the tokens and the token structure. I shared a few documents to that effect on the discussion channel, and I'd really like to know how possible it will be for us to effect that or implement it across board throughout the entire designs. Because there is already, and I think Suichi has most of the tokens, and we are far from this single color change, but this is the list of the tokens. We are yet to agree on a naming structure permanently for now, but this was supposed to look like. All of this is on this page, mind you. We have 5 design files, you can have the access there. So all those designs are there. I can share the link in the chat here. That is message 3. So yeah, I think those are the updates for now. I'll take comments.
All right, thanks, Rex. So, Suruchi, were you to give any kind of suggestion here to the Rex?
Yes. Hello. Actually, Lee asked me to change that toggle icon. So the current weather icon that we are using for toggling light and dark mode, that should be changed to the actual layer 5 icons that we have used for layer 5.io side. And the next thing is the footer. So that footer should be also changed to that same footer that we have used in layer 5.io side. So in order to maintain consistency. So yeah.
So Rex, feedback for you, I guess.
Well, that remains debatable, I guess. We'll probably talk about it and come to a consensus meeting. I appreciate, but the idea is if this is, of course, there are 5 affiliate websites, but it's also a website on its own. We'll discuss it. We'll see how that goes with the project house. Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay, so all right, so we have a comment from Yash. Can you see preview of components?
No components here. No components out as yet, because I think I mentioned in the last call that I was having some issues with the spacing and what spacing conventions to use across board. So I think that's also a manual thing that has been figured out. So before, most of the spacing was random, but now for consistency, there's like a defined set of spacing values that we're using throughout for desktop, mobile, and tablets. And since that is out of the way, we can now figure out what padding values to use for components and some other spacing values that components generally usually have. So I think that's the delay with the components, but since the spacing is out of the way for now, I think we can proceed with that. Hopefully this week I can start something. I think that's the plan anyway.
Rex, like, do we have any thing like how we are showing the icons in Sistent or like SVG icons? Like, I think that needs to be go first if you want to use the SVGs from Sistent.
You mean icons for Sistent or the icons I used to design this?
No, the customs SVGs icons we have in Sistent.
Unfortunately, we haven't discussed that yet. I brought it up a few times, but it didn't seem like priority. Currently, I'm using Fluent icons. I understand, however, that I think material design icons are being used at layer 5.
Oh no, like I'm asking like if like we can use our custom icons right from Sistent, okay? So do we have like a design for that if we want to copy the icons and use it in projects, other projects? Preview of icons, like in we have for like for example, we have from Material UI or anywhere else.
You mean these icons here in the design, or the icons that we're using for Sistent? The icons that will be Sistent iconography, is that what you mean? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So unfortunately, we've not come to a consensus on that, yes, as well. So there are still a couple of things to consider. So that's then, but I think it's moving quite slow at the moment, which should be a bit more faster. But most of the foundational things are done with done. So barring icons, every other thing should be ready to use and implement if approved. So yeah. What suggestions for icons do you have? Like I said, I pointed out material design as what I know was being used in the past, but if there's a need or if there's a possibility that we adopt other more convenient ones, I don't know. It's your call anyway. Maybe we might have to discuss that some other time, but for now, like I said, I'm using Fluent out. I can change if it's necessary. If it's point out that we are using some other package, definitely we can do that. Yeah. And I think Sudhanshu has some other updates as well, because she has been doing some work on implementing this. So this is just to design. Sudhanshu.
Also, like Lee, if oh sorry, Rex, if you show the mobile view once. If you really show the mobile view, mobile version of the mobile or the tablet version. Okay, so how the search will open? Like if a user clicks on the search icon, like will it replace the system design system that icon or the same thing? I missed.
Yeah, it's actually supposed to go. Yeah, I'm not going to type that now. I'm not doing that yet.
Second is the another is the icon that we are using for the theme changer for like the moon that you are using. If you look at the on our Meshery or the layer 5 site, like we use the filled icon, so we can use that the same icon here. And instead of using the search icon at the navigation bar, we can just put to the place that to the same place that you are using for the hamburger menu and put the hamburger menu left to that theme changer icon. Similar to that we have on the Meshery side. So that
this comes in from here from the
yeah, like if you open the Meshery.io site, like if you open the Meshery.io site on your mobile, so we have the hamburger menu and the theme toggler side by side. So we should follow that thing same here as well. Like else we have to, if we are, this is our design system website, so if we are changing here, then we have to change it there as well. So to be consistent, we should take the same thing here as well.
So what proposition do you have for these items at the top now? Because these items are supposed to take users to specific places.
Like,
so for instance, this one directs users to the elements that they're supposed to use to design, and then this one to resources. Do you have any, or are you also suggesting they just fall under the side menu as well?
The guideline core element, they can remain there. I was just asking for the hamburger menu or that thing, or the changing the moon icon, like theme toggle.
No. I'll see what we can do about that. Thanks for that. Thanks for pointing that out. All right.
Also, I guess Lee said to use the same icon that Pratham created for Sistent. Right.
No, like I said, there was a thread where Pratham, I and Suchi, we had the back and forth, and then we are able to use this one for now. I might share the link, or I might tag it to it on Slack after the meeting, so you chat as well. So,
yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Also, on the mobile view, we can just show the icon instead of showing the whole system design system. That name. Yeah, so that we have a more space and a clear navigation menu on the mobile view.
That's also something to consider. All right. Thanks for the pointers. I think that's all from my end, except Suchi wants to show some implementation that she has done. But yeah, I think that's.
Thank you, Rex, for the update. And yeah, Suruchi, would you like to share the locally built system design, the first initial implementation of that?
Yeah, sure. Let me share screen. It will take local server.
All right, so maybe we can circle back to you, Suruchi, if it would take like unless it takes 4 to 5 minutes to build.
Okay, it will take some time. So you can go ahead with another one, and then When it will start, I will notify.
Yeah, that will be great. And yeah, signal when you are ready. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll share again. And next up, we have final product space implementation from Prem. So do we have Prem on call? We don't. So, but let's take a look. Okay, so looks like this is it. The final implementation for products page, and so this looks good. And hopefully Ritik would have context on this one. So Ritik, would you like to?
Yeah, so Prem was working on the new products page where we show all the products that we have, the details of all of those, because we don't have the spatial page for the products. We have for the projects, but we don't have for the products. So he has implemented this along with Shravani. So the page is good. I guess it can be merged, but currently the issue is this page is not linked to inside the navigation bar. So maybe we can open a issue so that someone can work on. So or this is a call for volunteer, so that if you go to Vivek, if you open the layer5.io site, so that everyone can see what the current implementation is.
Yeah, so this is how.
And yeah, this is the current view. And if you click on the products, here you can see it takes us to the mesh map page. So this is a call for volunteers to change in the link from mesh map to the products page. So after the
after this one is merged. This one is merged, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea why this keeps reloading. So let me share this in chat. So in case if anyone would like to have a look and offer feedback, so they can do that. So there you go. So that was all right, Ritik.
Yeah. Okay. If someone has another feedback, so but I guess it's ready for now.
Okay.
Like
also, like,
go ahead. Sorry to interrupt. Like, can we just also give it a glance that what is this product page? So if new ones are here, can we get a guess like what is this product page is about?
Yeah, sure. Like basically, the product page is about it tells the user who comes to our website about what all the solutions that we provide or they get from using our products and what all product that we have. So if you see, we have if you scroll to the product section, like so here we have listed the mesh map and the Meshery products for now. So if you wants to go wants to know about the more what the product is, so user can directly click on the card, and that's the product playground. So yeah, if a user wants to know more about the product, user can click on the learn more page, then we will be redirected to that particular page from where user can know more about the products itself. But on the products page, we are just giving them the overview of what it is and the account. Here you can see like free tier account, what the pricing is. So
yeah, so like if you want to explore and explore all the feature and capabilities of Meshery, so that you can try in real time in your browser. So open playground and you'll be redirected to the playground where you can explore for yourself what are the features that Meshery has to offer. And also, like, you could be working in single, or you could be in team or enterprise thing that is coming soon. But for individuals, it's free forever. So like you can right away go to the playground and explore everything. And for teams too, there are some like specific details that you would get when you contact the sales team. So definitely they'll be getting back to you with all the details that you will be needing. So this is kind of an overview of all the projects and the products that the Layer 5 community is towards. So a great effort from Prem and Shravani. So if any one of you have any more feedback or any question, so you can just signal now. We will pause for 10 seconds here.
Is the playground button not working, or is it just me on the main side? Yeah.
Okay. Looks like it's not hyperlinked yet. So yeah, definitely, it's not right now. I mean, there must be some changes to be done. I mean, it's not final, I guess. So we'll communicate that to Prem.
Okay.
There's something else I also wanted to. But the idea was for that playground button to be the saffron color. I think the only green colors we have on the website where we subscribe and we explore now, every other thing was supposed to be the other color. I don't know, maybe you missed that.
So Rex, are you suggesting like we should be changing this playground button, open playground button, right? The color of this.
It's supposed to be the saffron color, except I don't know if there's a reason for changing the type. I'm not sure, but every other, if you notice, every other button on the website is the yellow color. That's the saffron color. Because the idea is they are CTVs, they are brought to actions, take this action, take this action. That was the function of the saffron color. And the only colors that are purple green are the ones that want users to subscribe or the explore now, which I think means users to click now as well. So, yeah.
All right. We will convey these all these feedback.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So, Ritik, like, do you have any input on that, or we will communicate this to Prem in Slack channel after the call ends?
Like, yeah, we can tell Prem to make the changes. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. So then Suruchi says she's ready. So Suruchi, now is the time.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so hope it's visible. So this is what I did demo. We have currently dark mode is not user friendly. I need to change some things here. But yeah, this is dark mode. Okay, so any suggestions? Hello.
Yeah, looks great. Suruchi, if you can, toggle that light mode again.
Okay.
So I mean the dark mode, that is a work in progress, right?
Sorry, you're saying that dark mode is working from my side?
Yeah, I mean, you said that that's not 100% ready, the dark mode, the layout that we have. So you'll be working on that, right?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay, so we better take feedback on the light mode. So I guess Rex 2 is here. So Rex, this is the initial implementation of the design system. So any feedback from Rex or any one of us on the call? Or Suruchi?
Okay, well, off the bat, I think it's only identity and about systems that have chevrons, that have arrows. The rest do not, because they are new child contents. I'm talking about the side menu, so you might want to check that out. Yes, components, patterns and templates, visualization and illustration, they are not supposed to have arrows because they are no child contents. They are going to be displayed directly. We are trying to ensure that the side menu doesn't have too much content. Where users will now have to scroll a whole lot. So we are just trying to make it as short as possible. So you might want to take note of that. I think the only other issues I might notice is the spacing, which I myself just figured out. So maybe we'll be in touch on Slack and I can you know, help you out with a few values that you can use to make it a bit more uniform. Apart from that, maybe the typeface implementation as well. I think that's looking good. So apart from the color, anyway, the color has not been rectified. So we've not gotten approval for the changes made. So I think, yeah, it's looking good so far. So far, so good, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, the idea is this week, a few GitHub issues will be open and contributors can now begin to contribute and design some parts of systems or any part of system they can help out with. If it's a few components, if it's templates or patterns, whatever it is, because of the color and typography sorted out, have been sorted out. So that can help as a foundation to design most of the other sites. So, yeah, those issues will be open. Hopefully, maybe on Wednesday they will be discussed. Then they need to be.
Yeah, thank you, Suruchi. This is a great update, and yeah, like it's work in progress, but looks good. So thanks, Suruchi.
Okay. Vivek, I have a question here. Like there was a deployment and the deployment was failed due to Gatsby plugin dark mode package because it's outdated. So I need to move from that package. So what should I use? Like if I want to implement dark mode, should I like create my own function for that, or is there any plugin that I can directly use for Gatsby?
So like there must be some, I mean, it will really be hard to write a kind of that, from scratch yourself. So first, let's explore the, kind of possibility of having any plugin there. So definitely we'll look into that. And but before that, like if anyone on call has like anything to, help Suruchi right here, so that will really be helpful. If not, so Suruchi, let's take it, in Slack or discussion forum, and let's first look for if we already have some plugins made, ready made for it, and if not, then we can go ahead with.
So can you like first create an issue in system at this build failure that package one?
Okay, I will create today.
And okay, so like when you were using this Gatsby plugin for dark mode, like I didn't see right now, I didn't get time. So like what was the last it was updated, the package was updated?
It was updated 4 years before.
Okay. So
I was like it was React 14 and we are currently using, I guess, React 17 or something. That's why our build was failed yesterday.
Yeah. So okay, first it would be good if you create issues, so we can offer some guidance or looks there.
Okay, I will do.
And does it supports responsiveness now, this design system?
No, actually, we don't have the mobile view ready yet till now. But like when Rex will share with me, then I will do that.
Okay, yeah, that's my fault. I apologize. I didn't send it to all.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Suruchi. So we'll be moving on to the next, and we have this from Rohan about updating the language of two files, README and CONTRIBUTING.md. Let's quickly take a look. Yeah, so some great minor changes here, really helpful. So definitely we'll take a look after the call. Then we have from Harsha about the yeah, go ahead. So do we have Harsha on call?
I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, definitely go ahead.
So this is the issue. Like here, the text is being cut off. only on 14-inch screen. So I have made the changes according to the last week's meeting sessions. And now these are the changes and final output. If these changes are okay, I can add another commit to finalize. Here
So
the padding.
basically the changes that you are doing is right in the these navigation text like clone your fork and check out a new branch, these things, right?
Yeah, these things.
So I remember there were some suggestions from Lee and others. The feedback were there. Did you incorporate all of those? Like I also see some of the feedback from Archit too in the comments.
Yeah. I have
So
those all of the sessions and made.
okay.
Yeah, does this look good? So I can make a commit.
I mean, yes, like
Harsh,
irrespective of this looks good or not, you can always push this in the PR. Definitely, that will really be helpful, Harsha. Yeah, go ahead, Sudhanshu.
if you just
Okay.
go upwards, Harsh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see how much they are distance from this heading to this general contribution flow.
Yeah, it was there in
So
the
like,
main branch.
yeah, actually, if you are already still there, so I have an issue to discuss on. So this was a good first issue to discuss. If you are already there, then you might take this up also. Just reduce this height.
Okay.
There's the gap between the starting of
Okay.
general contribution flow and the
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you, Harsha. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
If you have anything.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So yeah, make sure you push all the changes that you have.
Okay. Thank you.
And next up, we have from Chandravijay about adding screenshot. So like we have around 60 to 70 screenshot issues open for updating the screenshot working slides or different integrations. So there's a overdue ask from me too. And so let me, do we have Chandra on call?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I share
like
this
to?
screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, we are adding the screenshots about how the mismap works. So let me show you the changes. Yeah. This is the first one, which is light mode. This is the dark mode, and this is the design mode, and this is a light mode for visuals, and this is the dark. So if you have feedback, please share.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah, like if you can click on the one of the images. So
Yeah.
okay, they don't expand, right? If you click on them.
No,
it's about the quality. Like have you ensured like the quality is good enough for these images?
Yeah, I have ensured that. If you can join it, we can see it.
Okay. So I'll be sharing this PR link in chat, and everyone can go ahead and take a look in the preview. So they'll be able to judge better like what's the quality of the screenshots. But yeah, definitely helpful, Chandra. And there's a ask like you have updated this, but as as this is merged in the repository, it will be overwritten by a workflow that runs around nightly. Yeah. So all the screenshots that you will be uploading, it will be overwritten, and so there is need to fix that. So we'll be working on that.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you, Chandra.
Thank you.
Now next up we have some call for volunteers and good first issues for you guys to grab. So Sudhanshu, would you like to?
Like these are
Hello?
some yes, Chandravijay.
Can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, I have applied. I have asked to get issue 4636. I have
What?
sent
Like,
a
I didn't
message.
get.
Can you please repeat again, Vlad? What did you say?
I have asked to be assigned issue 4636. That's on
Oh,
number
okay.
3. Number
Okay,
number
okay.
number 2 rather number 2.
Number
I have
2.
been asked. I have asked for it. So I'm
Okay,
still
okay,
going
okay.
through orders. I'll request for another one when I see
Okay.
another one.
Okay, so you
I
are
can
asked to okay, like sorry about Ajit if you any short, like we can have his name after this issue. So these are the some issues which were like stale and like we don't have active contribution. So I was reviewing yesterday few PRs and I didn't see those like forward or like looking these PRs to be look forward. So I just reopen these issues again and these are like good first issues. I just if I go to some of it, I will,
yeah.
I don't.
Hello. Okay.
Yes, yes.
The network. All right. I have an issue. I raised it. I raised it last week at last week's meeting. All right. I mistakenly closed an issue that I resolved. Yeah, and that I mistakenly closed it. So I don't know if that would be addressed or returned to the issues panel. Yeah, it
You
is.
are you're asking like writing name, right? This name after the issue.
No, I closed an issue which I was not. I worked on an issue, all right, and I closed it after pushing it after the PR. Yeah, it was an error.
Okay, like
on my side.
I discussed this thing and I'll circle back to you, so you can ask what you're asking. Okay,
yeah, I said that. Do you understand my question?
I'm saying that I'll come back to you and like listen your question. I just saying that I just cover this quickly, so so I will listen your question. Is that okay? Like,
sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
okay, I'm saying that I'll just quickly like say about my these things, so some issues, and I will come back to you and you can ask your questions.
Okay, I'll chat you up, I guess. I will send a chat. So thank you.
Okay, okay, right, sure. Yeah, you can ask him. Okay, so yeah, like we don't have to go particularly any of these issues. If you want to work on, you can just go and ask in the chat in the Writeup comment. So basically, these are new good first issues which were not being progressed by the like assigners. So these are reopened now. So if you have any like if you go and just ask in this Writeup comments, these are like some good first ones. And yeah, like these were all, and I don't have to like go to particularly every issue. I just something there. Okay. This was it.
Okay, thank you for.
Hello, Vivek.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I talk about one PR? Sudhanshu has also commented on PR that let's discuss on meetings, and that PR is about 2 months ago. And basically, let me share my screen. Can I see you?
Yeah, go ahead, Chandra.
Oh, okay. So basically, PR is about we are reducing the size of honeycomb container, which is 1 second. Yeah. We are reducing these honeycomb structures in a mobile view for better user experience. So if we go here in mobile view, yeah. So the current changes is view in this format, but previously it is a big structure and it is in a vertical section. But the issue is that in Safari, when we see all the interactions, all the intersections, sorry, so there is a overlapping between these honeycomb structures, but
Is that overlapping is after you like is coming after your change or is normally there?
no, previously it is coming after my changes, but yeah, today itself, Chetan has checked. I have made some changes before, and I have commented on the Slack to Chetan that please check on Safari browser because I don't have Safari. So today he checked and answered me that it is working fine. But to make sure, I wanted to just you guys, if you have a Safari browser, so please go on check once again and let me know. That is the issue about it.
So okay, one thing I'm not sure, like, do we need this change like this, or the current one looks fine to me? I guess I don't know. Like, if anyone has comments, can you show the recent one, Chandravijay, the latest, like the current one?
Yeah, this is the latest one that I am
No,
saying.
no, like in layer 5 side, what is now currently? Yes, okay, you can.
Yeah, currently it is looks like this.
Okay. Also, this also looks fine, but just that like it's a I guess it's not in the center, I guess.
I think someone is also working on
On the same
recently
issue,
on
yes.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can keep this one as it is for now.
Okay. So should I delete this PR or close this PR?
Maybe we can close that because we are keeping that thing, the current version for now. So
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Chandra. And so
Thanks
we
so
are
much.
we have covered all the items on Lighthouse.io, and now it's time for Meshery.io. So on top we have two call for volunteers. So let's cover each one of them one by one. So first one is low light house score of Meshery.io. So the site Meshery.io like really lags when it comes to Lighthouse score. And so definitely if you want to get deeper into it, and if you're into SEO things and how we can improve upon this, so this is the issue you want to work on. Let me quickly share this in chat. You can comment down here and then we'll see that it's assigned to you. And the next up we have, and that is this issue. So let me first share the link and then I'll say what this issue is about. So currently on Meshery.io page, like about all this functionality, there is a GIF, and next to that there is description for those, and just a plain screenshot. So instead of this, what we can make use of is having a vertical sliders, and how we can do that. Everything is described in detail on this in the issue description. But if you still want any kind of clarification or any details, so make sure you write here in the comments in GitHub or in the one of the public Slack channels or on discussion forum. I see yes is assigned, but it will definitely be helpful if any one of you would want to work on it. So once again, for getting assigned, you would need to comment, and then we'll be assigning this to you. Next up, we have an item from Pratham. Do we have Pratham on call? We don't. So let me share the issue in chat. So if there's any feedback from your side, we'll see it's conveyed to Pratham. And from Shlok, we have 2 of these items. So do we have Shlok?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah.
Can I screen share?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I have desktop. Is my screen visible? Hello?
Yeah, like yes, it is.
Okay. So I was working on this issue that was on this workflow that was generating the components. So before, what was happening was we had a Redis, we had an operator named Redis, and it was having some issue. The Redis operator here was having the issue because we were trying to decode it, the data which was coming from the Redis operator's GitHub page, and while decoding, this loop was working infinitely. So while going through the Redis operator GitHub, I found out they had an issue with their new commits, and a person committed 4 months ago some wrong lines, some non-syntaxable lines, and that was causing the error. So for time being, if we use code something like this, if the if it is the Redis operator, then we can use the previous chart URL, and the generate component is working fine, as you can see here in the logs. So Pranav and Uzair were working on this. So I
sorry
thought
to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, Shlok. So yeah, definitely, like whatever you have, described, that will really be helpful for maintainers like Pranav and Uzair to have a review. But thank you for the update. But this item is specifically for Wednesday's Meshery development meeting and also the CI meeting. But still, whatever you shared, will definitely help Pranav and Uzair, kind of troubleshoot things. So thank you, Shlok.
That's all. I had one more thing, but I'll just discuss it on that meeting only. It is related to development part of it. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we are on time, but let's quickly cover this one from on docs.layer5.io. And this again is a call for volunteer. And what is it about is, we will need to have a page, and it's about describing the recognition program that is in layer 5, like how layer 5 recognizes and celebrates its contributors who are putting efforts. So about the content, where you will be getting those. So there's a blog post and the handbook section. So there's a whole handbook section in layer5.io website. Let me go to the So this recognition section in handbook, here you will find all the detail, like how the badges and different ways in which layer 5 awards the contributors. And then there's this blog post on this subject. So this will really be helpful. So let me quickly share this issue in chat, and if you want to work on it, you can comment. All right, so that was all about today's websites meeting, and definitely it was a good one, and we'll once again meet in next Monday's websites meeting. Till then, I'll just quickly share about the community calendar. So we recently had the daylight saving time ending for our time zone. So if you want to be in sync with all the meetings that are happening here, so like just now I shared with Shlok that there's a Wednesday's website development meeting, and then the CI/CD bi-weekly meeting. You can catch up to all of those by subscribing to community calendar. So make sure you hit that big fat yellow button. And that was all about today's websites meeting, everyone. So yeah, bye, and thank you for joining.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.